How does that always get off? Wow, I don't even touch it. All right. Um, eating my last meal of the day. My last meal of the day. This is
Eating my last meal of the day.
my last tuna fish, right? So it doesn't have any carbs. However, I cannot eat tuna fish without relish. So 2 tablespoons of relish has 8 grams of carbs. I was at 33 grams of carbs intake for the day. I'm not eating the whole tuna fish, so I'm not getting the full 8 grams of carbs. So I'm going to probably eat 2. So I'm at 35 grams of carbs. These buns right here were the only keto buns that they had. So they only have 1 gram of carbs per bun. So I'm eating, ate one already. This is the second one. So 2 carbs. I'm at 37 grams of carbs for the day, and I fast until Tuesday at 12 p.m. And I love it. All right. I'm back. Relax. All right. Hey, little lady. I gave this little lady some calming chews, but she's been late to the party. Okay? You okay? Yeah, you are. So I'm gonna tell you guys something that I always tell you. What you could never get me to do, you could never get me to sit in a room and speak to these, when you see these guys and they have all these women, they have a whole panel up there, excuse me, of women. You could never get me to sit down there and do that. I will never, ever do that. But what I would do is I would listen to an individual that was in the game. I will listen to an older woman that was in the game that is willing to come on, willing to be a fan of, she said she was a fan of mine. She emailed me, said she was a fan of mine, and said that just before she go to church, she would like to call in and she would like to give me the high down, because I don't do low down. She wanted to give me the high down on child support, the perspective and narratives. And what she wanted to do is, because like I tell you guys, they're always thinking about the sisterhood. Even as a 78-year-old, she still has an allegiance to the sisterhood. She still is not interested in coming on to my show today and giving us the lowdown and then feeling good about it. She wants to come on my show today, give us the lowdown, and then go to the church and repent, because in her mind, she is doing a dirty deed. I'm not going to argue with that. I'm just going to tell y'all, I told you. You guys are in this game. You fight in this game. You need a consultation, 732-875-9111. You can reach out to us. You can text us, $50 consultation already when you're ready. And we can get you started. So without further ado, I'm not giving this woman an introduction. We just going to get straight to it. I am not going to give her an introduction because she don't want to. She don't want her name out there. She said she listened to me talk about Crystal Holman and Atia Bradley. She said once she gives us this information, this pertinent information. She says that she knows that even at 78 years old, there's going to be a hit there's going to be a hit out on her. To that, I'll say, wow. So let's just jump right into it. I know you're on the line. I got the line blinking. So before I already know who you are, could you, you're on the air. Yeah, give my listeners, please, a thought on child support, please.
Well, child support today is not like it was, back in the 70s and 80s,
Okay.
see. Child support today, the women today, they treat child support like it's a paycheck. It's a job. It's what they live for.
Okay. So I definitely agree with that. We got a 78-year-old. She was I told her that I was going to put her on a hot seat. I told her that I was going to go easy on her. So once again, thank you for calling in today. So where are you on child support, and why? Where are you with child support?
Well, okay. I'm an old hoe, and I got 6 kids by 6 different dudes. So I was just tossing out ass, and I would do what that day you say you were thumbing the balls. I was thumbing balls. I kept some sausage in my mouth.
Oh my gosh! Oh wow!
So I I'm cockeyed. So
Uh-huh.
I was really trying to book him. I was trying to get a man
Uh-huh.
to love me.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to get a man to come into my life and be with a cockeyed hoe. And so I at 78 years old, I can sit in here on today and tell you I was just using child support. You see, I was using child support to get a nigga back.
Okay.
I was using child support to say, you don't want an old cockeyed hoe?
Uh-huh.
Well, take that. I would do the puppy guy.
Uh-huh.
Hey, take that.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to hold on a minute, okay?
Okay, no problem. I can hold on.
Okay. Oh my God, man. Yo, man, this is crazy. We got a 78-year-old cockeyed chick. She's a cockeyed. And for the first time ever, I had a woman call in and use my terms on me. It is funny to hear a woman say she was thumbing the balls. So she was thumbing the balls. Okay. That is crazy. But once again, I appreciate her for calling in today. And the one thing that I appreciate her honesty is she said that she was a hoe. She got 6 kids by 6 different men. And the one thing that we always gotta say, we always gotta wonder. When a woman has 6 kids by 6 different men, and as she admitted to, she was out there thumbing the balls. She admitted to being an old hoe. Is the product that these women create. So my question to you now, as a 78-year-old, what is the success of your children? The success of your children.
Well, I had 4 daughters and 2 sons.
Ooh.
And all 4 of my daughters,
Uh-huh.
they all got child support cases. They made their mama real proud.
Whoa, proud.
At the time.
Okay.
I've changed. I'm old.
Oh.
And I've changed.
Okay.
And now I realize that the child support system was just gaming me.
Uh-huh.
I'm a big fan of yours.
Okay.
I hear all the things you said
Mm-hmm.
about women of color. They told us they said,
That's right.
and you right. They ain't put no gun to my head.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't tell me I needed to. They just said it in a nice, humble voice, and I listened.
Ooh.
And in doing that, my daughters, they watch me. And I got two sons,
Uh-huh.
and
How are they?
both of them spent time in jail.
I'm so
One
surprised.
of them don't speak to me because he
Really?
said his daddy, and his daddy told him I was tossing up ass. And the other one,
Oh my God.
he don't live near me. He live a couple of states away. He didn't. He
Uh-huh.
never said he ain't want to have nothing to do with me. But just to simplify their success, I would just say I know now. I know who I'm talking to.
Okay.
And you would just say that all my kids are failures because
Thank
my
you.
mama was a failure.
Because you was a
I
failure.
was too busy out there thumbing balls, taking the ski. Now I'm an old ski taker. I'm old. And that
Okay. So I definitely, two things. I'm definitely not surprised. I'm not surprised that we have a 78-year-old woman on the phone who have 6 kids by six different dudes. I think she probably was the first Shaquita at 78 years old with 6 kids by six different dudes. I think my grandmother on my mother's side is the second Shaquita. But I do appreciate you taking time out of your day. I really do. And I just want to ask you before I let you go. I told you I would only keep you for about 15 minutes. And I do appreciate you calling, and I definitely want you to stay in touch. But could you give us some final words, please? Final words
my life.
on your life and things, just how you feel.
Well, I would just sum it up like this.
Uh-huh.
The average woman,
Uh-huh.
see, a lot of men come out of their teen and they want to get married.
Correct. I did.
But the unfortunate thing with women
Mm-hmm.
is while they in 18
Mm-hmm.
and at 20s, they feeling themselves, you see.
I do. Mm-hmm.
And because they feeling themselves, a lot of men get caught up in trying to start a family with these creatures. That's what you call them.
Yes, I
What you
do.
call them creatures.
I call them creatures.
Yeah, okay. The creatures, and I was like that.
You was like
I
that.
didn't get serious about life till I was about 51 or 52. I started to get serious about life
What?
after my coochie was dried out. I had my hot flashes and going through menopause. And then I started to get serious about life. And nobody wanted me. I was old.
Uh-huh.
So if I could say anything to the young girls,
Uh-huh.
I would tell them why your coochie is still vibrant and fresh. Because don't no man want to eat no old coochie. I ain't a man and I know it. Don't no man want to yum on no old coochie. So while
That's
you're
true.
young, lot less playing and get a lot more serious. I want to thank you for having me on your show today.
Thank you for being on. Stay in touch.
Okay, I'll stay in touch. Goodbye.
She's 78 years old, cockeyed, had 6 kids by 6 different men. She says she was out in the street, out in the street, her words. Said she was thumbing the ball. She said she know my terms. She said I was right. These young women get out there and all they do is give out coochie. Stay tuned tomorrow, where we'll have at 12 noon Mufi. Y'all remember Mufi? He's back. He'll be here tomorrow at noon, where we'll have Call In with Chris, 98.3.com FM. I'll check you guys on the next one.